Hey everybody, Premier Guitar at Winter NAMM 2014. I'm with Chris Canella, and Chris is celebrating a birthday, not his own, but it's 30th anniversary
of the Jackson Soloist. So one of the most iconic guitars of all time just turned 30 on us. So what we did is we released a very limited run, total of 30 guitars in 5 colors. So
30 guitars in each color, or 30 total?
30 total. All right. And so that would make it 6 of each color. And they are a homage to the original '84 Soloist. A couple of minor changes, but that's just for the sake of production, I guess you would say. But if you take a look at it, we went all the way in detail to the original heel joint, the binding over frets, all hand done as usual, all by Mike Shannon and the team over at Jackson. We even used this, what they call the '84 Floyd, which is amazing that they actually put this out, which has got like the non-finished fine tuners, and it actually turns a little bit different, has a little bit tighter of a reaction. But we, instead of using the Jackson pickups with the preamp, we used EMGs, and then we did do the traditional on and off for each pickup. So, and the neck shape, everything about it is dead on with the original '84, and it feels so good, and it sounds even better. They really are. They're just. I have one, a real one, and I need one of these.
Really? It's that spot on?
It is. It really is. The playability and the tone is that spot on. It's amazing. So here we have the new Morton Dominions. We remember them in the past with the different finishes, riverbed and all that, but what we decided to do is take, well, actually what Mark decided to do, let me rephrase that, is kind of take a different approach on these. Kind of like two of his favorite old school style guitars. We kind of took that influence and added it into the guitar. These are now made in our North America facility in Ensenada. So we have the mahogany neck through with the chambered body, shark eye inlays on ebony fingerboard, compound radius, 24 3/4 scale length. We have the Tone Pros bridge, which is pinned. And then we have the coil taps on this, just like the previous ones, but we finally are able to get the Morton Dominion pickups in here, which are just ferocious, man. They really are a great overall pickup, because this guitar, if anybody knows Mark, he's not just a thrash or speed metal guy. He loves country music, loves southern music, and loves classic rock, and this guitar accommodates to all of those sounds. And we just put a new classic approach on it in black and an ivory. Now, we also had the X Series version that are now out, and these are just, it's amazing. This is an affordable version, and the difference is that we don't have the coil taps on it, but it's a maple neck through. We still have the Morton Dominion pickups, the Tone Pros bridge, but this one has like a quilt maple top, so it comes in trans black or satin black. And they also are chambered. So now with neck through and chambering, you can get an affordable guitar that really can cross over the different styles of music, whether it be from brutal thrash or speed metal with the articulation of such, as well as classic rock and country. And that's right, we're saying that at Jackson Land, that's right, you're going to play that. But it's okay, because this means the same thing in every country. All right, now here we go with the revamped JS line. Now, without getting into every single detail, basically this what some people call an entry-level guitar has now been souped up beyond what everybody would expect. Every one of the JS models, whether they come in at $199 up to $299, all have compound radius fingerboards, graphite reinforced necks, high output pickups, and or double locking tremolos. So arch tops, road shapes, and the overall tone. They play great, they sound great. You'd never get something like this from anybody else at this kind of a price point, because it's real Jackson DNA.
And what is the price range on these guys?
Everywhere between $149 to about $329. Yeah, with real stuff. I mean, compound radius, like I said, graphite reinforced rods in the neck, so you can take them anywhere, and as well as custom pickups that we're now making for them, and double locking tremolos. I mean, it's great. Great
awesome.
paint jobs, bevels, everything. As you can see, we're starting to expand in the bass world a little bit. Now, this is also in the JS series line. Now, for a bass series, to have graphite reinforced necks, as well as compound radius fingerboards and high output pickups with active preamps at an entry-level price, that's amazing. And this is just the start of it. You're going to be seeing a lot more coming out of the Jackson bass line here over the next year. in conjunction with that, we've ramped up everything. Here we have the X Series. In the tradition of the 30th anniversary of the Soloist, we put out nice new colors in retrospect of that certain era, of more of like the, I guess you would say the outgoing glam rock of the 80s, and then as well as like with the Rhodes, with the pins, or with the bevels, pink and yellow bevels. We're moving it all, but we're also keeping it contemporary, because you can't get a better value with, like I said again, compound radius fingerboards, graphite reinforced necks, neck-through construction. We're not faking it, it's the real neck-through construction. Wonderful woods, real EMGs. All at a price that anybody can afford. We're talking about, $629, $799 guitars. And keeping it contemporary. Soloist arch tops. These have been out for a little while, but still, keeping it out there. We're moving that into the 8-string market now. Same thing. You're not going to get, basically you're not going to get gypped out on anything. You're getting compound, radius fingerboards, graphite reinforcements, and I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's like, who else can do that, And we're getting into the Pro Series, so we're pushing the Pro Series even farther now. New. 7-string Pro Series dinkies, all right? These are amazing. But they have the reverse headstock on them to add extra torque and tension. Not a lot of people, a lot of people think, but you have a Floyd nut. You're not going to get any more tension. Yes, you are, because you have to put the string on before you lock it. You get that torque in there, that extra tension, you can keep it at 25.5 scale length and still have a little bit of extra pressure behind the string for articulate picking. And they sound great. Direct mounted pickups, Floyd Rose tremolos, and obviously the compound radius fingerboard with the wraparound heel joint. Reinforced. These things are just absolutely amazing out of our North American facility in Ensenada. And we've seen the dinkies in the past, but now we're getting in more to the traditional models as well in the Pro Series. 22 fret Rhodes, Seymour Duncans, JB and 59. This has a kind of a classic Randy Rhodes appeal to it as well. But this is also, our customers needed more, not just of one style. We wanted to make sure that everybody had the King Vs that were out there with direct mounted pickups, string through and Floyd Rose, compound radius, ebony fingerboards. The real deals. Obviously graphite reinforced again. So that way you can travel, tour with them, they're for pros. And you can do that with any of our models. And with that, there's the basic idea of what we have going on right now for 2014 NAMM, and this is only the beginning. We're not just releasing stuff at NAMM. We're going to be doing this throughout the year. And we have more and more and more stuff to come. Custom Select, that's taken off in a way that we never thought would be possible. Most people think that a custom shop guitar is basically when you get a basic guitar and you make some customizations to it. We just call that Custom Select. A real custom shop to us, since we created the custom shop, we're the longest running custom shop in the world. We take, if you want a custom guitar that looks like a dragon, we'll build it. We'll do it. We still do everything by hand, and these custom selects are what most other companies would call a custom shop, where you can have hundreds and hundreds of options on a basic platform of bodies. Awesome. So the options are limitless. We started this market, and we're going to continue to keep it true and honest.
Well, Chris, dude, you covered a lot of guitars, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for putting up with me babbling, being
no, man, I'm impressed.
You know how much I'm a fan of you guys, so you guys are awesome. You guys have done the best Randy Rhodes article ever, by the way, so put that on the market.
You heard it from the man. Signing off from Winter NAMM 2014 for Chris.
Take it easy.
Premier Guitar.